Here are the top 3 reasons why you should use propositional logic from the Intermediate Logic Mastering Propositional Arguments textbook. This, of course, is also in the Canon Logic series. First reason, Interlogic gives you 1 year's worth of propositional logic for 8th graders, and it's taught in a step-by-step, rule-based, modern method perfectly suited for kids at this stage of learning development. For Intermediate Logic, Unit 1 covers truth tables for validity and other relationships. That's the way, for example, that you track how the truth value of a specific statement or proposition affects the truth value of an entire argument. So that's Unit 1. Unit 2 covers formal proofs of validity, which is probably the closest that you can get to watching the most basic step-by-step process that we humans use to reason, or at least it's the process that we should use to reason. We are not often solely rational. Unit 3 covers truth trees, another method for visualizing how large arguments are made out of tiny basic propositional parts. And then Unit 4 is probably the most important unit in this text. It's where you get to practice applying everything that you've learned in the first 3 units to real-life arguments. It's where the rubber meets the road. Unit 5 in Interlogic is an optional unit on digital logic, the language of electronics. So if you have a kid who's into computer programming or circuitry or any other kind of engineering, this particular application of the tools and methods of propositional logic will be very interesting to them. Now, I know those unit topics sounded more than a little complicated, which leads to my second reason for choosing Interlogic. The second reason is one that I mentioned before in other videos for our other logic courses. It's that the new intermediate DVD course makes learning logic as painless as possible for educators and students both. Propositional logic is so complicated that it's really important to be able to follow exactly what's going on in each step. So the new Inter-DVD course isn't just a supplement or a talking head with a PowerPoint deck and a blackboard like most curriculum videos that you will see. I'm the teacher in the Inter-DVD course, and I walk you through every lesson. So that means new definitions and concepts, step-by-step tricky exercises, helpful illustrations, review, practice tests. All of those are covered by me in detail for your kid. Importantly, it was all filmed on the green screen, which means you get step-by-step lessons, graphics, and fun animations that track each step in the lesson and make it crystal clear what's going on, plus gives us a chance to have some fun. So, show the day's lesson to your kiddos with the DVD and then turn them loose on the homework. All you have to do is check that answer key. And speaking of the answer key, that's included in the teacher edition, which is reason number 3 why you want intermediate logic. As I mentioned in my video for intro logic, the teacher edition is perhaps the least glamorous part of the Canon Logic series, but I think it's perhaps the most important. So, our Inter-Teacher book is better than any other answer key that you'll find because, get ready for features, it's got a full year-long schedule for your 8th grader. It's got daily objectives, step-by-step lesson plans which give extra examples, teaching advice, and more help. There's obviously answers for all exercises, including review exercise, plus it's got the entire student text with the same page numbers as the student book, and I've run out of fingers by now. It's also got a full year's worth of quizzes and practice tests and real tests. So, the Canon Logic series is the oldest and best classical Christian logic program available, and the experience shows. The textbooks cover some complicated, important things, but they're intuitive and easy to use. Take a look at a sample and you'll see. I could go on, but I'm just gonna stick with those top 3 reasons for going with the Canon Logic series. Most comprehensive propositional logic, best DVD course, best teacher book. So get the complete bundle. That includes the DVD course, the teacher book, the student text, and the blank test and quiz pack. Teach your kids logic. They need to master propositional arguments.